Hello everyone and welcome to a new adventure in Of Man and War, which is about a World War II soldier named Tim Carlton as he goes through his experiences in the war. It was made for a game jam called Mood Change, I believe, so this is a narrative style game that's heavily centered on the mood, which I can already tell just based off the topic is not going to be a very happy game. And I'm interested to see how they do this because World War II was so very long ago and not many pieces of media have accurately depicted the mood that was said to have been felt through soldiers who were actually alive during that time and actually fought in the war. So I'm really eager to see what this game does because I'm a big history nerd. I love history. I love studying history because I think it's important because we need to know, because you know, what if like 150 years ago someone slipped on a banana peel? If you don't learn from that, 150 years from now someone else is going to slip on a banana peel. No one wants that to happen. Whoa. Are you getting shot at?
War changes you no matter where you are. Somehow, like a pebble dropped in the river creates ripples. War does the same. I don't know about all that, but I can tell you that war, it changed me.
Ooh. Okay. Sounds sad.
I remember that night being so hot. Unbearably hot. Hot to the point of being angry about it. Captain wouldn't let us take any of our kit off either, so hauling all our gear in that heat only made things worse. We finally came to a crossroad and spotted a small farm in the distance. We knew none of our guys were out this way. That was significant because we all saw a faint light moving from window to window. Smitty and I were the lucky ones to scout ahead and find out what was going on. Is
this Smitty? Are we scouting ahead? Should I also have my gun out? I don't think I'm that prepared for any situation.
We knew what it was. Jerry's had occupied that farm.
Smitty, you gonna wait up for me, buddy?
It happened, and I will never forget. Never. And just like that, he was gone. I had known him for almost a year, and it took less than a second to take all that away. We all had a best friend growing up. I spent a lot of time over there remembering mine when things got real bad. After Smitty, I just sat down and tried to go back to a better time.
It's a very pretty environment. Jesus. It's a very dark message. But it's a true one, I guess. Gosh. It really makes you think about how precious life is and how quickly things can change.
It took me and Dad about a week to build that treehouse. I spent so much time in there with Winston, just reading comic books.
Wait, who's Winston? Is that our friend? That's our friend, right? From our childhood? Or is he still around? Press E?
To this day, I don't know how that ball held up as long as it did. It's still in a drawer back home. Winston sure did play rough with my toys.
Good old Winston. Always roughhousing, you know. Good old Winston. Are we gonna meet Winston? We're gonna see Winston? Is Winston's gonna be over here? Please no more sad things. Please just a happy ending with me and Wilson.
He wasn't that good at hiding. But I would always play along, pretending to not know where he was. I would just say that I'd give up loudly and start leaving. And then, every time, without fail.
Where am I going? I hit a dead end and there was a sign. Did I miss something? Winston, you over here, buddy? Winston, I give up.
He would think he won. But looking back, maybe he was letting me win.
Winston, our dog. Aww.
Davis was what you would call a class clown. Captain could never keep him in line because every time he tried to discipline him, he would have to do it while laughing at the last thing Davis did. I'll never forget the last time Davis made me laugh. It was right before he died.
No, I was just gonna say, please don't let Davis die. Oh. Please Please don't let him die. Why can't we just not go down this road? You know, can we go somewhere else? Also, where are the rest of our squad? Where's everyone else? Why are we alone? Why do we always go off alone and lose someone we love?
I always hated these things. They were noisy as all get out, and you knew if you heard one, there were a lot of Jerrys nearby.
Wait, hear what? Hear
We
what
knew
again?
They were on the other side. We heard them barking orders and the sound of their boots stomping all over the place. They were not trying to hide the fact that they were there. It means they were not worried
He's gonna sneak him.
about what was on our side of the road.
Oh gosh. Dang, Davis.
It wasn't
Shanked a
until
guy.
later in life that this kind of thing bothered me. Back then, they were just a threat to be dealt with. Time is the great equalizer. Time gives you the opportunity to realize they were a lot more than that. They were people.
Yeah. Dang. This game's getting a lot
Davis
deeper
saw
than I
it
thought.
Sometimes Davis could lose track of a situation for the sake of his entertainment. He took a bow and said, "Hello, madame. We are your designated heroes, here to free you from your tormentors. All we ask is for a cigarette and a parade." Even in the intensity of the moment, I couldn't help but laugh. It was short-lived. There was nothing beautiful or honorable in how he went. It wasn't like the movies. For a long time after that, any time I laughed, I remembered Davis bowing to that frightened woman and her face when he died. The one thing I can say the movies get right every time is that there's always a girl back home. And yeah, we keep a picture, and we look at it often. Mine wasn't just any girl at all. I guess most guys thought that way about their own girl. I don't know. I just know my Justine was more than I ever deserved.
I didn't think like a game made for a game jam is very short often. I didn't think that a game this short could draw so much emotion and meaning
You know,
in these tiny
I
segments.
never did catch a fish in that pond. But I came back time and time again because, well, you'll see.
Is Justine here? Please don't tell me that she's gone. I need some kind of happiness from this. Is she over here? Is she waiting for us? You know, with arms wide open?
Something in this patch always got me sneezing and my eyes watering. It was dreadful. I can just imagine what I look like.
So why
But
don't
it
come
was
back?
always worth it.
I mean, it's
These
pretty.
were her favorites. I always had one ready in my hand when the inevitable happened.
Inevitable what? Inevitable what? Inevitable what? Did something bad happen? Is inevitable a bad thing or a good thing?
Looking back always gets my heart racing like it was happening all over again.
Oh,
I would see some horrible things in my time. Things that would have me jumping out of my skin at night, unable to sleep. They say time heals all wounds, but that isn't true at all. The wounds don't heal. Not fully, anyway. They leave scars. Fragments that cannot be undone. But for every horror I endured, Justine ensured there was a greater beauty to have made it all worthwhile.
aw. God damn. These short little segments are capturing so much of everything. Oh. Why is everything on fire? Why is everything bleak? Press E.
I didn't
I don't know
know
if
it
I wanna-
longer than 5 minutes. We were thrown together into a mixed squad once the chaos broke out. Even as close as we were to the end, it never stopped feeling like it was never going to be over.
Where's the rest of my squad then? Hello, friends? Why is everything on fire? What happened? Is everyone dead? What is this? What is this? Hello, are you friendly? Okay. That was scary. I got scared. I thought I was gonna die. Whew. Alright.
When you look at them rolling in, you would swear nothing could ever take one of these things out. What happened here left me wondering if any of them would even make it out.
God. Even though it's so simplistic and doesn't look incredibly detailed, the artwork is so moving and really helps with the mood and everything.
Blake was frantic, kept shouting, "Say again, say again." All I could hear from the other end was fragments of what may have been words and an awful static. They were screaming something fierce. I know they had just gone through the same chaos we had and were on edge. Didn't stop me from keeping my rifle trained on them any more than it stopped them. I knew this was it. It was over. I couldn't tell what he was telling them, but they were upset, confused. Kept looking from him to me and back again. It wasn't until I felt a hand on my shoulder that I finally stopped staring at them. It was Blake. Blake had a look about him like he knew what was going on. Something in his eyes told me it was okay. He said he'd gotten the radio to work. The Russians had Berlin. Hitler was dead. It was over. It took me a long while to stop sobbing on his shoulder. But to be fair, it took him just as long.
God damn. Is this based off of a true person? It seems very detailed and... God damn. Definitely sets a mood. Definitely got that department down. Oh. There's flowers on top of the hill.
We had walked through hell and back again over there to stand up for something, to stand against something, to rally behind more than just our countrymen. We rallied for the sake of the world and what it would mean to be a part of it. So many boys never grew into men, never started families, never witnessed the results of what we fought for. I'm not asking you to remember me. I'm asking you to never forget that. Don't ever let it have been for nothing. And please, whatever you do, don't ever let it happen again.
God damn. That was such a short game, and it was only made in 6 days. It had great voice acting. The environment and mood really made you feel for the stories. And the stories themselves, they're so short, they each encaptured everything about the war and what it was like so well in such short time frames. God, I don't know if that was based off of a true person or chain of events, but it honestly seemed like it could have been if it's not, because that seems like it was very accurate based off of everything that I've learned from what happened, and all the messages were so deep and important for such short little segments. Incredible. And like I said, the importance of it all is that we don't forget and we learn from stuff that's happened in the past, because that's what history is for. You have to learn from mistakes and events that transpired in the past so they don't happen again. Either way, thank you all so much for joining me in today's adventure of Man and War. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoy the rest of the day as well. I hope to see you in our next adventure. Bye bye.